I, like countless of individuals around the world, have struggled with my weight. No matter what I do, no matter what diet I try, or what exercise plan I get on, for some reason, I can't get back to that svelte, skinny, bone-structured, honed physique that I once had when I was 18 years old. It remains ever elusive. And I know for many of you, your struggle with weight has become a source of suffering or guilt or shame, as it has for me. I've discovered, my beloved friends, that in order to make a change in our lives, we must make a decision. At a certain point, my life was confronted by crisis and calamity. My daughter Celeste was born with a heart condition that required surgical intervention over and over again. In that, I was shown very clearly how precious life really is. And as a result of that, she provided me the courage and the inspiration required to do something differently, to make a change. I subsequently decided to commit fully to a health and wellness regime because I'd realized that in my service of humanity and in my service of all of those around me, I'd forgotten to take care of myself. Something that we all forget to do. Something that, of course, has become a deep source of sadness within us all. We must learn at a certain point that it is up to us to make the change. And it is my deepest wish that you don't wait for death or crisis or calamity to visit you before you make that shift. Right now in this moment, know that I love you. As someone who struggles along with you, you are not alone. And that actually, our struggle is more common today than at any other time before. Emotional eating, eating that's rooted in stress, eating of food simply that provides comfort, eating as a distraction has become commonplace. Our food is filled with sugar and all kinds of things, quite honestly, that don't further our well-being. And it's for that reason that together, hand in hand, we must begin to walk ourselves home. And so here's what made the difference for me. I decided that I needed a reset. I needed to do something that interrupted my regular pattern of eating. And so I decided, much to my family's amazement, to go on a 21-day cleanse. And to follow this cleanse diligently. And a cleanse is very different than a diet. A cleanse allowed me to reset my body's chemistry, reset my palate, and reset my portions. Because it wasn't just what I was eating. It was the sheer volume and scale of what I was consuming that was the issue. That, coupled with a lack of physical activity, was making for a recipe for absolute disaster in my late 30s. My sweet friends, it's never too late to hit the reset button. And I invite you in this moment to do a cleanse, to find something that supports you in hitting the reset button. Speak to your doctor. Find a solution that resonates with you, with your body type. Be determined. Express a decision to know yourself as health and well-being. Because I've discovered that every great breakthrough that I've had in life was born of a decision. Along with my decision to take part in this cleanse, I also made the decision to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning and work out, something that rendered my wife Jan in an absolute state of shock. I went from the stagnant panda that would eat everything on my plate to all of a sudden being on a cleanse and working out every single day. My sweet friends, I'd got to a point in my life where I was tired of being heavy and I was tired of not having any energy. I'd gotten to a point where I was tired of not being able to play with my kids. I want you now, in this moment, to decide to live, to decide to lose weight, and decide to be all that you are. Because you are worth that decision. You are worth that commitment. You're worth that investment. Your longevity is a requirement because the light that lives within you is necessary. And I know it's hard. And I know it flies in the face of everything that's convenient and everything that's easy. But all that's required is a decision that I every day make along with you to know myself as a healthier and fitter version of me so that I can be that for myself, my family, my wife, my kids, and this community. We can get through it together. There isn't anything that we can't overcome. And it is for this reason that I'm asking you with all of the love in my heart to join me in this decision to be healthy, to be vibrant, to be flexible, and most importantly of all, to understand that it's never too late. regardless of where you are in your health and regardless of where you've gotten to, don't worry, it's never too late. All that's required is your decision. All that's required is your commitment. And just as the grace and the support showed up in my life to make that shift, it will also show up in yours. You don't have to perpetuate the same habits and patterns over and over again. You can, in any moment, create a conscious pattern and a conscious behavior that has the ability to transform your life. I'm happy to say that my struggle with my weight is no longer a struggle. That every day it's a decision. Every day it's a lifestyle choice. And that I am more committed than ever before to live a life that is vibrant, that is youthful, that is energetic, so that I can reclaim as close to possible my 18-year-old svelte, healthy, vibrant state once more. Join me. Know that I love you. Know that we'll do it together and that you have my full support. Hi friends, it's Panache. Did you like this episode? If you did, then there are 4 things that you can do right now to continue on your journey. Firstly, I want you to subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to send you new inspiring insights and videos on a regular basis. Secondly, you can get my book by clicking right here. Thirdly, you can also go to my website and sign up for a free membership so that you can get priority access to my programs and events, as well as free care packages, free live calls, and free products. And finally, you can go to my website and find the locations of my upcoming live events. I would love to meet you in person and share the energy of possibility with you directly. I believe in you. I know who you are. You are evolving into more than you can ever imagine. Regardless of how your life has been, know, my beloved friend, that when you change your energy, you change your life.